right?
Mhm.
So an essay purpose is to show your personality, is not show your identity, right? But I do see the students write an essay regarding the current Asian movement or the news or how they feel, the policy. They feel like, kind of like if they experience some discrimination, and then they just write about it. And then the students going to concern, or the parents going to concern, this essay is too Asian because you just show like you're Asian. But the thing is, like, your last name is Asian, everything is Asian. What's the problem for that? And I do see a lot of outstanding Asian students, they accepted by the top colleges. So I don't believe that should be something you feel uncomfortable, you should feel unconfident about or uncomfortable about. That's the first thing I want to share. The second thing, write an essay to sound like not Asian. That's already fundamentally wrong, I would say, because you want to show who you are, your personality, where you want to go, your passion. You don't want to really show something that you are not, right? So why you may spend so much concern on something about your identity? And actually, one of the first question in the college essay is talk about your identity. What do you think, right? Your characteristics, and this is part of you. You should grow incomplete without it, right? So you can write so many things about it. And actually, the identity is not something I can tell, like you're going to write something and then you can show your uniqueness, your thinking. It depends on how you present your story. Yeah. But I would say focus on how to present you, not your identity, not your race, not your family, not your mom, because they are not going to consider that information to accept you. Because I do see there's like a misunderstanding. Some people say like, oh, miserable story can attract a lot of attention. For example, somebody dies, somebody lost something, like arms, legs, but I don't have any miserable story, so I can't really be standing out. I was like, who said that, right? Nobody say miserable story gonna stand you out, because the most important thing is about how you conquer those hard time and how you show your kind of like learning and growth during that time. That's my understanding. So this is a very tough question. I got it from my private message, so I throw it out. Sorry, guys.
Can I add something too? I just think it's very important to just make sure that your voice is coming across, and so don't try to not sound like how you are. You're trying to get your own voice across. And one interesting story that I have about that, one time I had a student and we'd worked really hard on an essay together, and right before he turned it in, he went in and edited it without me. I mean, this was like 2 minutes before he turned it in, and then he turned it in, and then he looked it over after sending it in, and there was a typo in the thing that he had changed. And he sent it to me really quick, and he said, "What am I going to do? There's a typo." And I looked over what he had written, and I told him, "I don't think you have to worry about this because your voice is still there, and I can still feel your authentic voice." And that was right. He got into Yale with that essay. So even a typo is not going to hold you back if you can get your authentic voice across.